All right, folks, get ready because we're diving deep into the future of filmmaking today.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not talking about some like distant sci-fi
Yeah.
fantasy. We're talking AI, cutting edge tech, all that jazz,
Yeah.
and how it's already changing how we see stories told up on the big screen.
It's crazy, right?
Absolutely.
How fast things are changing.
Yeah,
Like, you might think of filmmaking as this, established art form,
right. Yeah.
but it's always evolving,
Always.
embracing new tools,
Yeah.
pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
That's what it's all
That's
about.
true. And speaking of pushing boundaries, we've got some really interesting thoughts from Bruce Markoe.
Okay.
He's a real industry veteran
Yeah, he's seen it all.
at IMAX.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's seen it all.
Yeah.
Plus, we're going to unpack this really cool film competition.
Okay.
It's called Runway's Gen Bot 48,
Okay.
where filmmakers are using AI in ways that, honestly,
It's amazing.
it's mind-blowing.
It is. And what I find so interesting is how Bruce, he really gets into the history of all of this.
Yeah,
He's really adamant that change has always been a constant.
right.
Whether it was silent films to talkies,
Mm-hmm.
analog to digital,
Yeah.
always changing.
It's true. And it makes you think, like, imagine if we were still stuck with, like, no sound effects,
Oh, I can't.
no special effects.
It's crazy.
It'd be a totally different world.
Wild.
It would. And now AI is like this whole other game changer, you know?
Absolutely.
It's like we're on the verge of something really big.
Yeah, for sure. And Bruce actually brought up this fascinating point about, the television industry.
Yeah.
He said they actually beat feature films to the punch when it came to, like, really going digital.
Really?
Apparently, those tight TV schedules forced them to innovate quicker.
Wow. That's wild. You'd think Hollywood, with all their money, would have been the first ones in line for that.
Right. You'd think so.
But it's true. When you're under pressure, you got to come up with creative solutions.
Yeah, you get scrappy.
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of leads into the biggest question people have about AI in filmmaking.
What's that?
Are robots going to replace humans?
Right.
But Bruce, he doesn't see it that way at all.
Not at all. He actually seemed really excited about it, to be honest.
Yeah, he did. He seemed really optimistic about it.
Yeah.
It was refreshing.
Yeah, he sees AI more as this powerful new assistant,
Yeah, like a partner.
a partner,
Yeah,
to boost creativity, not stifle it.
totally. He used this analogy of an editor, right?
Okay.
And they're using AI to, like, play around with different cuts of a film, you know?
Let's see.
So it's almost like having a brainstorming partner,
Yeah.
but, like, super powered,
Super powered.
that can analyze hours of footage.
Yeah. Like a second pair of eyes.
Exactly.
These eyes can process so much faster.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
It really is. But he also said, and I think this is important, it doesn't matter how fancy the tech gets. You still need that solid foundation, those fundamentals of filmmaking.
Fundamentals, yeah.
He used the analogy of a house.
Right.
You can have all the fancy stuff.
All the bells and whistles.
Exactly. But if the foundation is shaky, the whole thing's going to fall apart.
So it all comes back to that foundation.
And that's the story, the characters, the emotions. That's what makes a film stick with you.
That's the heart of it.
That's the heart. And that's where human creativity, you can't replace that.
100%.
Yeah.
You can enhance it, but you can't replace it.
Okay, so we've talked about AI being this awesome assistant for filmmakers.
Right.
But what does that actually look like,
Yeah.
in practice?
Practically, how are they using these tools to tell stories in new ways?
Exactly.
Well, let's start with something that might surprise you.
Okay.
Script writing.
Really?
Yeah. You might think that's where humans still have the upper hand.
Right.
But AI is making moves there too.
Wait, so you're telling me AI can write scripts now?
It's not quite that simple.
Okay.
It's not like you just feed a machine a bunch of data and out pops a screenplay.
Right.
At least not yet.
Okay.
But it can be a very helpful tool for writers.
So more like a writing partner.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Like a digital brainstorming buddy.
I like it.
AI can help you come up with ideas, develop characters,
Okay.
even suggest dialogue.
That's actually really cool. I could see that being super helpful
Right.
if you're feeling stuck.
Exactly. And there are already some cool examples of AI-assisted screenwriting out there.
Like what?
There's a project called Sunspring.
Sunspring, yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it was a short film.
It was a short film, right?
And get this, the script was written entirely by an AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a program called Benjamin.
Okay.
They fed it a bunch of sci-fi scripts and just let it go to town.
What was it like? Well, it's definitely unique.
Unique. How so?
It's got this quirky, almost nonsensical feel to it.
Okay.
Weird dialogue, strange plot twists. So maybe not winning any awards, But still super interesting.
Exactly. But it shows how AI can push the boundaries of storytelling.
Right, because it's not bound by the same rules we are.
Exactly.
So it can come up with some really out there stuff.
Precisely. And sometimes those unexpected results, that's where the really interesting stuff happens.
Totally. That's how creativity works, right? You gotta break the rules sometimes.
Exactly.
Okay, so AI might not be the next Spielberg or Tarantino,
Not yet, at least.
but it's definitely shaking things up.
For sure.
But let's move from the written word to what we see on screen.
Okay.
How is AI changing the look and feel of films?
Ooh, this is where it gets really exciting.
Right.
AI is revolutionizing visual effects.
I bet. I mean, CGI has come a long way, but AI,
Well, this is next level.
next level, okay.
CGI has been around for a while, but it used to take forever to create realistic stuff, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was expensive, time-consuming. Artists would spend hours, years sometimes, on tiny details.
It's crazy how much work goes into those big budget effects.
That's insane. But AI is changing all that.
Oh, so?
By automating a lot of the hard work,
Okay.
algorithms can analyze footage and generate, like, super detailed 3D models.
No way.
Textures, animations.
Wow.
Way faster than humans.
So faster, cheaper, and even more realistic.
Exactly.
See, that's what I love about AI.
What
It's making filmmaking more accessible.
democratizing it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like
buddy.
now anyone with a good story can create something amazing.
And we're just scratching the surface.
Oh, I bet. What else can it do?
Well, AI is being used to create some really cool effects, like digital de-aging.
Oh, yeah. Like in those movies where they make the actors look younger?
Exactly. But AI is taking it to a whole new level.
Okay, how so?
We're talking about digital doubles that are almost indistinguishable from the real actors.
Wow, that's both incredible and kind of creepy.
Right.
It makes you wonder about the future of actors.
That's a good question.
It is.
And it's complicated.
Yeah.
AI is a tool.
Right. And it's up to us how we use it. That's a good point. It's not about replacing anyone, it's about working together.
To create something even better.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
And when it comes to visual effects, AI is opening up a whole world of creative possibilities.
Like what? Give me some examples.
Well, one area that's really taking off is style transfer.
Style transfer. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
So imagine taking the style of one image or video and applying it to another.
Okay.
Like taking a scene from a film and making it look like a Van Gogh painting.
Whoa, that's cool.
Right.
Or you could take like a classic black and white film and colorize it.
Exactly.
That's incredible. So the possibilities are pretty much endless.
Pretty much. And the best part is a lot of these tools are available online.
Really?
So you don't need a Hollywood budget to experiment.
That's awesome. See, that's what I keep saying.
Democratizing filmmaking.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Okay, so we've got style transfer. What else? AI is being used for automated editing, creating realistic backgrounds,
Okay.
even virtual actors.
Wait, virtual actors?
Yeah, like completely CGI characters that can act like real people.
Wow. Are we there yet?
It's still early days,
Okay.
but we're getting there.
Okay.
Think about it. We already have virtual influencers, virtual pop stars.
That's true. That's true.
So it's not a stretch to think about virtual actors in movies and TV shows.
It's true. It's not.
It's wild.
It is a little wild, and it does raise some questions about, like, what happens to human actors.
Right. But again, it goes back to AI being a tool.
Okay. Right.
It's up to the filmmakers to decide how they use it.
So not replacing, but working together.
Exactly. Finding that balance.
Okay. I can get behind that.
It's about enhancing creativity, not limiting it.
I like it. Okay, so we've talked about the visuals, but what about sound?
Ah, yes. Sound design.
Right. Sound is huge in film.
Huge. And AI is about to change the game there, too.
I bet. The right sound can make or break a scene.
Oh, absolutely. AI is being used to improve every aspect of sound design.
Okay, like what?
Dialogue editing, Foley art, composing music.
Whoa, okay, hold on. Let's break that down.
Okay.
Let's start with dialogue editing. What's AI doing there?
Well, dialogue needs to be clear, right?
Of course. If you can't understand what they're saying, what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But cleaning up those recordings, it takes forever.
I bet. Removing background noise, making sure the volume is consistent.
It's tedious.
Yeah, sounds like it.
But AI can do it automatically now.
Really?
Identify and remove noise, adjust volume, smooth out little glitches.
So it's like a magic wand for audio editing?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Frees up the sound editors to focus on the creative stuff.
That's awesome. But what about Foley art?
Yeah.
That seems like it would require a human touch, you know?
You'd think so, but AI is getting pretty good at that too.
No way.
Yeah, imagine training an algorithm on a massive library of sound effects.
Okay.
teaching it to match sounds to actions.
You're saying AI can create realistic Foley effects.
In a way, yes. It can analyze a scene and generate appropriate sounds.
That's incredible.
It's like having a team of Foley artists at your fingertips.
Okay, that's wild.
And the results are very realistic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's already being used in Hollywood
Wow.
to create those immersive soundscapes.
Okay, I'm convinced.
That's pretty amazing stuff.
So AI can clean up dialogue, create sound effects, but can it compose music?
It can.
Get out.
And not just like elevator music.
Okay, good.
We're talking sophisticated stuff.
Like what?
Orchestral scores, pop songs, even experimental music.
No way. That's both amazing and a little scary. It makes you wonder about human composers.
Again, it's a tool.
Right.
It's about collaboration.
So more like a composer's assistant.
Exactly. Some composers use it for generating ideas, then they build on it.
That's
Others
fair.
use it to try new things, break out of their comfort zone.
That's cool. So it can be like their muse.
Exactly.
I like it.
And it can even help with orchestration, arrangement, things like that.
So you can hear your music with a full orchestra, even if you don't have one.
Exactly. And it's not just static scores anymore.
Oh.
AI can create dynamic soundtracks that change with the movie.
Wait, what? Tell me more about that.
So imagine a scene where the music gets more intense as the tension builds.
Okay.
Or a chase scene where the music speeds up and slows down with the action.
Wow. That's really cool. It's
Yeah.
like having a composer right there in the editing room with you.
Exactly. That's what AI can do.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so AI is really changing the game for sound design.
Big time.
You know, it's funny.
That's it.
You've been talking about all this cool AI stuff.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
But it's easy to forget there are still actual humans behind it all.
Oh, absolutely. It's all just tools in the end.
Exactly.
It's up to us to use them the right way.
And that takes me back to Bruce Markoe
Okay.
and what he was saying about IMAX. It's like,
No.
you wouldn't just take any old film, blow it up on those giant screens, and call it a day.
No,
You know?
no, definitely not.
You need someone who really knows how to use that format.
Exactly. It's about intentionality.
Right.
Just like IMAX needs a certain approach,
Yeah.
AI will too.
It's not about replacing the artists.
What?
It's about giving them new tools to work with.
Exactly. New ways to tell their stories.
And that's what got me so excited when Bruce was talking about the future of AI on those big IMAX screens.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
I'm trying to, it's hard to even fathom.
The immersion,
I know.
the detail.
It would be incredible.
It's like you said, we might even need to come up with entirely new ways of making films just to keep up with what's possible.
It's mind-blowing. We're talking about experiences that blur the line between reality and fantasy.
Right.
Like you're really transported to another world.
And it's not just about the visuals,
No, it's everything.
the sound, the
Yes.
story.
The whole experience.
It's about pushing those boundaries, creating something truly special.
And that's what makes this such an exciting time.
It really does.
We're on the edge of something brand new.
It's like the Wild West out there.
The Wild West. I love that.
But instead of cowboys and saloons, it's filmmakers and algorithms.
That's a great analogy.
And they're all trying to create the next big thing.
And the best part is,
Yeah,
this isn't just limited to Hollywood anymore.
it's true.
Anyone with a story to tell can use AI.
It's about leveling the playing field,
Exactly.
giving everyone a shot.
I love it.
So, to all you aspiring filmmakers out there, don't be afraid of AI.
Embrace it.
It might just be the key to unlocking your full potential.
100%.
So, next time you're at the movies,
Okay.
pay attention.
Go what?
Look for the AI.
Oh, I see.
It might be a cool effect or an
Wow.
amazing score.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's all around us now.
It is. And ask yourself, does knowing AI was used change how you feel about the film?
That's a good question.
Does it make it better? Worse?
Does it make you think differently about it?
Exactly. These are the questions we'll all be grappling with as AI becomes more and more prevalent.
It's true. But one thing's for sure.
What's that?
The future of film. It's going to be exciting.
I think that's a great place to leave it.
I agree.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the future of film, everyone.
It was a lot of fun.
We can't wait to see what incredible stories AI helps bring to life in the years to come. Until next time.